Welcome guys, and welcome to another episode of The Vault. Today we have Breath of Fire 3. Released for the PlayStation 1 in 1998, developed and published by Capcom. So this is a sequel to Breath of Fire 1 and 2 on the SNES, back when Capcom still cared about making RPGs. This is considered by most to be the definitive best game in the series, and I can see why. Like the previous entries, the MC has the ability to transform into a dragon during battle. However, in this game, you can find and mix various dragon genes to get many different types of dragon forms. This is also quite a long game, spanning between when the MC is a child to a time skip of several years later when he's an adult. So, many years prior to when the game begins, there was a terrible war between dragons and a race known as Guardians. In the end, the Guardians were victorious, and the dragons were wiped out. Fast forward to the present, inside of a prison mine. It is here that some miners discover that a young dragon still lives. After escaping from captivity, it transforms into a young boy named Ryu. Join Ryu as he makes his way through the world and learns about himself and the Brood, the line of dragons that he comes from. Also, I'm just going to let this opening bit here, because you don't actually see this unless you let this little cutscene play before hitting start. I sure wouldn't want to meet a dragon. Foreshadowing. But yeah, I can't really say how good Breath of Fire 1 and 2 were, because I've never played them. I've heard they're a little difficult to get into, and I don't think I'm not sure how good the translation was for them, because they were on the SNES. But, I know that there's, like, definitive versions of Breath of Fire 1 and 2 for the Game Boy Advance, which just adds a bunch of quality of life, options to it. So I would say if you're going to play Breath of Fire 1 and 2, the Game Boy Advance versions are your best bet. You look at that. Giant dragon skeleton. This tale is dedicated to the dragons. Okay, so let's actually get started. Okay, and we are going to start a new game. Hey look, there we are. God, the sprite work for this game is just awesome. A lot of these sprite-based PS1 games have aged a lot more gracefully than some of the 3D ones. And kaboom! We are free. Hello. Yeah, sure. Your first time seeing a dragon. What's your third spot? Yeah, throw a punch at it. Toasty! So yeah, we've got no choice but to fry these dudes. You found a melted blade. Let's get out of here. Now, getting that melted blade is... You don't have to get it, but it contributes to getting a master, like, as early as possible in the game. Because in this game there are NPCs called masters, where you can learn abilities from them. And one of the masters requires you, at the point you find them, to have 15 unique weapons in your inventory. And the melted blade counts as one of them. Are you really a dragon? No. I said I wasn't! What a dutiful guy that is. He's just not turning around for anything. You're not afraid. Well, aren't you too brave? So, yeah, you got your options here. Attack, defense, examine. That's kind of a unique thing to this game. You can use your turn to watch the enemy, and if they have an attack that's learnable, there's a chance that you can learn it. It's not guaranteed, but you do have to watch in order to be able to learn any abilities. Kind of like blue magic. Looks like he's dead. You think? So you could just attack them normally, but usually if you get attacked, then you'll just end up reprising with Whelp Breath anyway, so there's not much point. Unfortunately, these guys all gotta get torched. Oh, well. Maybe these guys in particular didn't have to be. Once I figure out where I'm going. Yes. I'm a spooky ghost! Something tells me these guys don't want to listen. Bad. This way? Okay, I guess this way. Oh. It's a big guy, huh? Oh, we actually get the proper battle music now, too. Okay. Say your prayers! Or not? Huh? Oh! Ow! Cheap shot. Well, we've been captured. Game over. Yeah, unfortunately this is a scripted event, so you can't get out of this. It happens no matter what. Music for this game is awesome. Ah, we're awake. Get out of here! Cedar Woods. Oops. Check this guy out. Oh dear. That's a tush. Nice. So this is Rei. He kind of looks like a cat, but he belongs to a tribe known as the Warren. So come to think of it, I don't think you really see any other Warren characters in this, as far as I'm aware. Oh, that's cool. He's keeping him up with his tail. Yeah, Rei's a cool character. Is that dinner? Okay, this guy's name is Teepo. Don't be fooled by the long hair, it is actually a boy. So unfortunately, this little town we've come across, they aren't doing so hot, food-wise. Oh. Uh... Huh. This is quite the fever dream we're having here. Ah, we're up. Ah, now that little book there you can use to save your progress. Got a vitamin. And a worm. Oh, I guess we can't go into the storage room. Oops. Get back out there. Well, let's go into town. We'll just have to go in our pajamas, I'm afraid. Oh yeah, you'll see that there's monsters around here, like that Aigu, and I believe that's a goblin. These ones are friendly, though. They'll teach you about battle and stuff if you talk to them. A skill link. Now, skill link at near the start of the game is kind of a rare commodity. What you can use with skill link is you can move your abilities around to other characters. But because it's so rare, it's not a good idea to really make use of skill link early on. Now, thankfully, because we do not have a weapon or anything equipped, we don't have to worry about encounters of any kind. Eaten up by dogs or something, huh? Ah, that world map theme. Let's just enjoy the world map theme for a moment. There is another world map theme you get much later on in the game, and it is good. But, I don't know, there's something special about this one. So playful and happy. Is this the area with... yeah. So you can stock up on this item here infinitely. Croc tears. I'll get like 5. It's a very cheap healing item. It recovers like 5 HP each. But since we're kind of skimped on Zenny early on, it doesn't hurt to get like 5 to 10 of them. McNeil Village. Uh-oh. Okay. Are you guys thieves? I think we may have fallen in with a bad crowd here, Rio. These guys may not be the best influence on you. Ah, Rei's catchphrase. Doesn't that beat all? You will? By fixed up, you mean you're gonna steal it, right? Oh, you did say my name, didn't you? How'd you know my name? Uh-oh. Run away! Oh, I love this this song. One of my favorite songs in the game. Well, it's better than pajamas. Oh boy. You mug people. No, you're not hurting them physically. In a sense, you're hurting them. Depending on how you look at it. Oh boy. Behold, the finger! It's just some... It's just for getting your bearings. Oh, there's my menu. So Rei and Teepo both have daggers and clothing. And then Rei has a balak knife, which is a little bit stronger. Abilities, we don't really... Oh, well, Ryu has heal, so that's nice. We don't really have a lot in the way of items. But for tactics... we're gonna do the attack formation. So yeah, there's a couple different formations you can get. You start with normal attack and defense. I usually stick with the attack form, just because the person on point gets an attack boost. And that's usually, with this group, I mean, it might as well be Rei anyway. A monster on the mountain, huh? No reply, it's just a scarecrow. Is it? Very thorough, even talking to a scarecrow. Keep it up, you never know what you can learn. Talking to people and things you meet. At least that's what you think it's saying. Very cute. You seem shady. By the way, you can attack people. Sometimes they'll drop Zenny. It's kind of funny. Even the Scarecrow reacts. Oh, I guess if they're doing something, then they won't react. But yes, on occasion, they'll drop like Zenny. It's not a whole lot, though, so there's really not much point. Could try to watch it. I wonder if you have to maybe watch the lackeys for that. It could be I have to watch the lackeys for that. Oh well, it's not important. That is an ability you can learn. It's not really important at the moment, but later on, there is a reason to get it. Nice. So normally when I'd be starting a new game of this, I'd be trying to keep Ryu as low level as possible. One of the very first masters of the game you can get, I believe after you defeat the first major boss of the game, the New on the mountain, it requires you to fork over all your Zenny, so what you can do beforehand is just spend it all before you go see the master and then give him like a single Zenny. But by letting Ryu stay like level 1 or level 2, he can gain that first master's abilities like really quickly. So it makes the game more difficult early on, but I would say it's worth it, especially for one of the spells he teaches, which is pretty dang solid for early game. Speaking of, there's an item over there. Thank you, Finger. $40 Zenny. Oop. Oh, eye goose. Maybe we can learn blind. That'd be cool. Oh, I don't know if you saw there, but Rei actually got an extra turn there. It's denoted by saying EX. And these things do cast blind, right? Unless I'm just thinking... Maybe not. maybe it's a bird enemy that teaches blind. I do know if you do blind an Aigu, it actually gives extra EXP. We're just some poor kids trying to get some food. Whoever it is will forgive us. Did you ever think about what would happen if they won't? See, this guy? Do you see the size of this man? Why me? Oh. Hi, sir. Bunyan. Run into them, tell them if I catch them, they'll be sorry. Oh. Good job, guys, you made him mad. Look what you made me do. Maybe we should find better friends, Ryu. There's no one at his house. So we could rob the poor guy blind. Ugh. Oh, you guys. Ah, a ripper. This thing uses blind. That I'm pretty sure. Ow. Come on, use blind. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. I could have sworn they used blind. Healing you. Maybe it's just being stuck. Ah, there we go! So you saw how there was that exclamation mark above Teepo's head? He just learned blind. Alright, so now we can kill it, and we get to keep the ability. But yeah, when you're aligned with a master, not only do you gain specific abilities for every few levels you level up under that master, you also alter the way that your character levels. Like, say, the first master of the game is more magically inclined. So while you're with him, your magic will go up higher, but your strength won't go up as high. So he's good to get for a couple levels and abilities to build up your magic, but you probably don't want to stay with him the whole game. And, you know, there gets to be better masters later anyway. But, yeah, that is pretty much Breath of Fire in a nutshell. I didn't get to show fishing since I didn't get a fishing rod. We did get bait, though. Fishing in this game is fairly enjoyable. Better than Breath of Fire 4's, anyway. But yeah, honestly, a very charming RPG with a lot of soul. I love this game. I've played it to completion. But yeah, check it out if you like RPGs. You would not be disappointed with this one.